All you need is Acid Techno. It's a bold statement, it's also today's video. Let's go do it right now. Yo, check it out, I'm Analog Kitchen and thank you for checking out yet another video. Now, if this is your first time here, don't hesitate to click subscribe and hit that notification bell. Whenever I upload a new video, you'll be kept in the loop, you won't miss out on anything. Do stick around till the end of this video, I'll tell you all about the Amsterdam dance event. There are some changes there, and I'll tell you all about Discord and Patreon and getting in touch with our ever-growing community. Acid Techno. I love the TB-03, I love the 303, I love all those different emulations because they all do something different, but most of all, I love my TR909 drum computer. Hallelujah. It's cool. Finally, it worked. I got my sparsest set up and it looks like I'm going to perform with it for ADE as well. This, for me, is new. Well, not new, but is new because you've never seen me do it before. Basically, it's improv. The only thing that I have is a few acid lines and I'm going to wing it. I will create the patterns on the go. I will not tamper with the TB-03, well I might, you know, I edit it a little bit and I'll play my bass lines accordingly. So will things go wrong? Probably. That's the beauty of it. If you're ready, let's go head over to this sparsest of live sets and let's go do it. Let's go. So, what the hell happened? Okay, so pretty much what it is that I do is I got the 909 sitting right here. And I'm only playing one pattern. So on the first of the 3 banks, I've got pattern right engaged, which means when it's blinking, it's pattern right. So now I can go to a different pattern, as you can hear. This will also get fired. Let's close it first. So I'm literally sending a clock here, and there's a clock, there's 2 outs. So the Synthro X gets a clock, and in turn it mimics, the subsequent mimics what's being played here. So literally this is playing the same thing. Pretty much the way Octave 1 is doing it. So this is the rawer edge kind of sound that I have. This is the more round out sound. So the 2 of them are playing in unison. This is key though for this kind of vibe, right? So I don't know what BPM we are, let's say here. I'm going to the first pattern. So now I've got my kick sitting on this blue fader, and the rest of the stereo is sitting on this white fader next to it. So track 8 is the kick, which now with everything just up plays, right? And I can change my kick out a little bit. So now the tuning is down. See, so I can play around with how I want it. So if I want to have a more melodic kind of techno kick, I'll probably stick it here, right? Which means like a little decay, it's just 11 o'clock, the tuning is on 11 o'clock. The attack is all the way down. So, but if you want to go full on, it needs to be more techno. Everything is just hard right? Then I am constantly switching between the instruments. So holding instrument select and then say the rim shot, for instance, now you can see it. If I want to clear it out, I'll just hear clear, and then it runs past it and just clears everything out, which means that I don't have to fiddle about with these crackling knobs here. Not all of them, but the right symbol is pretty crackling. So what I will do is look for a pattern that I can play alternately, you know. So then I'll just say the open head is here. I can do it. Now with the 909, you have to keep in mind, let me lower the kick here. You have to keep in mind that for certain sounds, you have to hit the notes twice. For instance, if I'm going to the hi-hats, I'm selecting the hi-hats here, say I'm selecting the close. Now, you see it's dimly lit. Hitting it again means it is fully lit. So you can up to just see it like how you have on the MPC, the 50% velocity and 100% velocity. So with my, let's clear this hi-hat out first. And let's also clear the open head. So that's got it. That's one selected. So there's no open head. So now, yeah, there is no head playing. Let's clap out. So now everything is done. Pretty much what you hear. Hey, there's a tom playing still. Shut up in your face. Okay, it's gone. So now I've got the closed hat selected. Then you hit it. So you can play an accent, right? Like if I'm illuminating it a little bit more, you can hear it. And that even gets exaggerated when you go. I have got different 303 lines here, obviously. Those I can play with if I want to, but sometimes I'll just leave them as is. I've performed them beforehand. I just made it beforehand. So, keeping everything mild, cool, and collected. It's now getting the clock from the Roland TR909. Now, for some reason, this thing, sending a clock, listen how tight it is. I mean, you cannot be tighter, right? Try it with the MPC. And you find yourself quickly running to the store and buying something like a MIDI clock or something to get it tight. So this is what I love about the technology back in the days. It's not tight, but it's tight enough and tighter as today's kind of vibe. So that's all good. So, right? So, now, don't ask. It happens. My mixer's on the way, so I'm happy for that. So, the next one. Let's give it a little bit more reso. Now there's a few things happening in terms of the reverb. I'm playing around with the reverb that's on board on this thing, right? So it's got not reverb, delay. There's a tape delay, and I play around with the time. And I play around with the overdrive. You get that opening scene for the movie Blade, you know what I mean? That kind of vibe. It gets pretty gnarly pretty fast, and then... Ooh. Ah, you're good. Come on, you gotta like it. So you know what I mean? It gets to that point fast. You have to space yourself out. You have to just like sparse it, and then there's another bank of another 8 sounds, obviously. And I let myself get inspired by what I hear from this machine. This is dominant for this kind of vibe. So if you want to just go in, it needs to be on the ground. It's 4 or 5, whatever in the morning, or it's like that clued on blissed out crowd that really came for the kick in the butt. Then obviously that's what you want, right? So that's how I space that out. Now, a fun thing to do is to play around with the Synthper X, which is a new kind of vibe, a modern kind of sound, because with all due respect for the Subsequent 37, it is a Moog sound. You gotta like that sound. If you don't like that sound, you're in for a lot of trouble, because you just can't stray away from it. Even though this is modern classic, in my honest opinion, it still is another classic sound, as is the TB-03, right? So you need something to flirt with today's sort of like current market, is how I look at it. So what I would do is I'll play on this small cumbersome keyboard, because I've tried routing the MIDI back in, but it's already getting MIDI, so there was a lot of stuff that didn't work out. That was not iCase or Moog's mistake. It's just I've been toying around with how to do it, and the MIDI splitter that I had, there is a Kenton box that was acting up, and it was just like giving MIDI messages all over the place, so that didn't work. So what ideally you would love to play stuff off this, keypad, but I'm using this smaller keyboard, which is cool. So you play your sound. And then the 2 pedals that I've got sitting right here are being bossed. So on this track 3, this is the Acid. It's coming out stereo here. I don't think you can see it, by the way. I think I might be off. So, but the first 2 channels are the TB-03, and then the 3rd channel is the Subsequent, with both the sends or the auxiliary sends engaged, which means there's a delay on 132 BPM, which is the digital delay D500, and then there's the blue sky, the black sky, Strymon black sky, which is absolutely amazing. This is a good pair, by the way. It sounds absolutely awesome. So yeah. Saving up space, basically I can opt to just like stick the clap out as well, because my 909 is an old school 909. I love it, but level wise the clap is way too loud. The closed head's way too loud as well. The snare drum can be very oozy sounding, but you have to get your bearings with a sound like this. Mind you, just because there's not a lot of equipment on the table doesn't mean you need to just like figure it out. The less ingredients you have, the more difficult it becomes for some reason to just really get it going, right? I mean, in the end of the day, it's like, if you're making a drawing and you're putting a lot of characters in the picture, obviously that's going to just like demand a lot from the people that are watching your art. But if there's only one specific subject on that set painting, then all of a sudden people are focusing more on detail, which is the same here. So, and especially since Big Bad Boy Subsequent is only there to accompany the underlayer in that frequency range where I would like my TB-03 to shine. Those two are already conflicting, because this is a baseline. It says baseline, it's not a baseline. A lot of people were like, is this a baseline? Well, yeah, the low-end frequency content of this machine will interfere with the Subsequent at some point. So you have to really be careful on how you do it. And filters change, so levels change. frequencies change, obviously, so you have to really be careful. The same goes for the Simple Rig, so I'm playing that, but at the same time, I've detuned the second oscillator. So if we were to turn this off, you can hear. And if you want to go crazier, you can opt to play the third oscillator even. Open it up. Ah, gritty, you know. Play a little bit with the drive here. And then you've got like more modulation, delay, and reverb, the MDR in the middle right here, so you toggle through it. But pretty much you just open it up right like so. So the delay that you're hearing is coming from my machines over here. So let's turn it off now. It's dry as a bone right now. As I said, so you listen to the modulation, you open it up here. And the amount. Nice and stereo. Do the same with the delay. And the reverb. So you can really like make these droney kinds of iffy, crazy sounds that are all over the place, and I love to blanket that on top of the subsequent that then does this. And I still have to work out how the program changes are working, obviously, well, because if you tweak around with the knobs here, you're going to affect this as well. But since it's live, I'm like, you know what, I want to play this. See, now I'm turning everything off. So I'm turning this thing off here, and then there's an LFO engaged all of a sudden that we don't want. So there we are, back to the sound. So I'll save my state in a way that I would love to do it. So in this setup, it doesn't even matter if this machine is just like iffing about with the settings on this machine. I don't care. I'll just reset it. I'll just go it. I don't even send program change. So it's a bit, it's actually quite cool that I don't have to worry about, oh, this sound, that sound, is it playing or not? If I want a different sound, I'll just hit it. You know what I mean? How cool is that? So I'm loving that. So in a sense, that's pretty much what's happening. I'm spacing myself out. Sometimes it's better than other times when I'm just in the studio by myself. I'm just playing what I want. But you know, this thing with the TR909, it will go a lot slower because you get to the club and you'll just sort out like, how am I going to do it? How am I going to play it? How is it going to work? Whew. Yeah, I guess that's just basically how I'm going to just do it for ADE. I might bring a sequencer that can remember MIDI notes. I'm looking at the SQ64. Any of you, if you have it, let me know if it's something that you like or whatever. I just need to get into it. But I wanted to really stray away from the MPC, and I needed to force myself to do it because, as you know, I'm an MPC guy. I love my MPC. The MPC is an amazing machine, as is my Octatrack. Not to say that I'm not going to use it, but for now, I just want it to be a little bit more like rudimentary, more like primitive, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so this is my new sort of way of working it. I like it. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you made it this far into the video, you, sir or ma'am, are an absolute superstar. Thank you for watching. Now, next week is going to be another video. ADE. There has been certain things happen at the venue. Not great things. I will not go deeply into it, but it means that the big event that we had planned, we're not going to do it there anymore. That's just unforeseen things that happens. And you know, with 3 weeks out and just, you know, government getting involved with the club as it is, I thought to just like leave it at the one venue that we're going to work at right now, which is going to be a recycle lounge. So that's the only event where we are. But though, Sarah Summers, Trovarsi back to back with Alex 106, Fast Grandiose, Daisy Chain. We've got like yours truly, obviously. Who else is playing? We've got, let me think, Yellow Berlijn is playing. I've got Camille Damen playing live as well. This thing is going to be the live event of the ADE, right? I mean, I think between us and Store, that's the only thing where you can see live acts, live events, live things going. And if you're interested, Store is going to be Friday and Saturday, and we do it Sunday, so you can just go completely crazy and watch live shows all the time. So I'm looking forward for that. In between, I'm still going to Berlin to go play at Raw. There's going to be a techno party again, 2 days, a techno festival, where I think Sarah Summers and Trovarsi are also playing. So it's, you know, this whole techno underground dollars vibe. It's really catching on, and it's great. So I'm having a blast, and I'm having a time of me life. So thank you for watching once more. I guess I'll catch you next week. You know, same place, same channel. I'm in a location. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.